This is the world's famous Milligram, the world's lightest split board. I mean, what can I say? It's a high-tech machine. It's always sold out, but there's more things to say. The geometry is identical to the Creamer. We have a tapered directional shape, kind of a shorter tail and narrower tail than the nose. The geometry is made for flotation, obviously, but it's also handling really high speed. Regarding the camber profile, we have a directional cruise camber, which means the camber starts here at the tail at the 0 point, spreads out pretty much in front of the front foot, and then flattens out and goes via a very smooth transition into an early rise nose, which enhances, facilitates the flotation and also makes the turn initiation really easy. As far as the construction is concerned, it's our homegrown topless construction with, and new for this year, what we call Tangatech application. We defined the kind of tipping exposed parts of the board or the two halves and added a partial die-cut top sheet material onto those areas, which makes it more resistant to tipping while you're walking up, and you might be touching with the edge the surface, and the board simply stays fresh longer. The core material is a very complex blend of 3 different wood core materials. It's what we call BBP, birch, balsa, paulownia, and especially paulownia, which is a kind of a almost damp wood core material. It harmonizes perfectly with a rather snappy carbon and really makes the entire board very harmonic, very smooth to ride without the typical stubborn behavior of carbon. In the binding area we have impact pads made out of glass, which prevents dents because some of the split board bindings are really edgy and pointy, and we want to make sure that the board doesn't get dings thanks to those impact pads. As connector items, we're using Karakoram clips and buckles, which is the best way, the strongest way to put the two boards together. The carbon is quite a material full of tension, so we want to be sure to have those two board halves matching, and this is why we're using those strong steel buckles. On the base we have sintered base. I mean, it's a high-end, high-tech split board machine, and we want to make sure we have the best and fastest base on the planet. The Milligram is built for an expert split boarder who is really ready to go into the deepest backcountry, to the highest peaks. It's for the kind of rider who really wants to have no weight under the feet whatsoever, and with this board for sure you will be on the peak before your friends, which means first track at the end.